Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. My name is Chris and I am the owner of ANC Candles, Car Fresheners, and today I just want to show you guys some things I found. Yesterday I talked about iron-on and using heat transfer papers to do your car fresheners, like the blank ones I was telling you guys about. Okay, so I gave you guys some of the websites you can go pick these things up. The first one I gave you is from, I think, candleandscience.net. Not Candle Science, but candleandscience.net. And you can pick up these blank ones, but the issue is that they don't have the openings where you can put the strings on them, just like the ones I have here. They don't have the openings like that. They don't have that way you can put the strings. Okay, but the other one that I sent you guys, I think it's Sublimation 101. Those ones come with the openings and it will come with the strings, and they come a pack of 8 in one sheet. Okay, excuse me, they come in pack of 8 in one. So you can definitely use any of this website. If you decide to go with the one that I gave you at first, the candleandscience.net, you will have to get a puncher, a hole puncher, and just punch a hole here. That's how I used to do it back then in 2011. Okay, so what I found in my bag, I was going through my ANC candles bag where I had all my legal documents, and then so I found some of these heat transfer papers. This one says citrus, and that's my old logo. Oh my gosh, that's so old. And I have 2 of them because I'll be doing back and front side of it. And also I found the cinnamon bun one, upside down, I think. Okay, cinnamon bun. And I found the one with the fresh bamboo. This fragrance is amazing. I love this fragrance. At one point, this was my best seller in my candles line. This was my best seller. And then I have the strawberry or blueberry cheesecake. Sorry, it's upside down. And then I tried to upgrade my logo. If you can see, try to upgrade my logo. Well, that logo didn't last a week. I took that thing off so fast because I didn't like it. All right, so today I'm going to show you guys exactly how I used to make my iron-on. For those of you who are interested in just starting to see how this goes, okay, before you go and start buying heat press for like $300 or more, or go with the other option that I like personally, which is silk screening. But you know, I'll just show you guys how this works. All right, so you will need an iron, a pressing iron. This one is already, you know, plugged in and is hot. You can see the red light there, right? So it's hot. All right, and you will need a very solid I don't even know what to call it, like a solid stage or something, like a wood. That's what I'm using, the solid wood, and a cloth to come over it. So I'm using, let me just see if I can show you guys what I'm using. Let's see if I can turn this. Sorry guys. So this is what I'm using. It's a solid wood. My wife used to use this for like a cotton board. So she used to use this for that, but we don't use this anymore. So I took it. That's what I use to, you know, to do my other candle stuff and my other car freshener stuff. Okay, so something like this. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me see if you guys can see. What am I even showing? Okay, right there. Sorry guys, right here. That's what this is it. All right, that's a cotton board that we use, but we don't use that anymore. Sorry guys for that. Okay, so I've already lined up my towel. Whatever I want to use, this was what I could find, so I'm using that. All right. So now let's get into it. So first thing first, you want to place this. I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna use one hand, guys. All right. I'm sorry. All right. Let me see where I am here. Let me this. Okay, this will be better. All right. This is where I am right now. Okay. So I'm gonna. I've already cut this. Okay, already cut this. So now you can see that this is mirror image. This is the mirror image. All right. So I'm going to put it face down. See that? Face down. All right. So you want to align it properly. You want to make sure it's fully aligned. You can overlap if you want to, or you can just try to make it as center as possible. Okay. All right. So the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure your iron is very hot. Okay, this one is very hot. So you want to just go and just press on it. Just rub it in. Just keep pressing on it while you go like a circular motion. All right. So what it's doing right now, it's transferring that image from the heat transfer paper right to your felt card. Okay, that's what it's doing. And to put some muscles in that thing. Okay, all right. So now you want to take this out quickly as possible, as quick as possible. Okay, so you rest that there, you peel this off. So that's what you have. Okay, see the paper? So that's what you have. That's the first side of it. So that's what I was saying about when you want to, it looks okay, but you can see the difference in color. The coloration is different. What I will advise is, if you're going to use a color or a paper like this, you want to make sure the paper covers the entire card. So this color here will match with this other color. Okay, that's the only thing I will suggest for you guys. All right, so let's do the other side. So you turn it around and get the other one. Okay, here's the other one, and you place it right there. And you go to town again. All right. Again, put some muscles in that thing. All right, when you're done, you quickly peel this off, and here you go. So now you have the front and you have the back. So that's how you can do this little project. All right, like I said, if you want to make sure the colors are the same, you want to make sure the paper is long enough to cover the entire card. All right, when it covers the entire card, then you can have the same color of the image match the same as the card itself. And you can do this for other ones. Okay, so this is how you can do the iron on transfer with your heat transfer papers. For those of you who are interested in this, to start with this, You can go on that website that I sent you and you can order your cards. I'm not affiliated with any of those websites. I'm just trying to help those who are looking into getting air freshener in their lines. But again, if this is just a test for you, I will recommend going with this method and try and perfect this method and see, how it goes for you. If you want, you can even print your pictures on a full color paper, and if that's the color you want, like for example, let me show you guys this. For example, if I wanted an all black background, I will make sure my printing is done with an all black background. Okay, then I'll take my transfer paper, my heat transfer paper. Okay, I'll take that and I'll load that in my printer. I use inkjet here. I'll load that in my printer, and when I print it, it's going to come out all black. So when I cut my image, I'm going to make sure I cut it to the extent whereby it will fit the entire card. Okay, so that's what I would do. So when you use the iron on, your image will have the entire the entire color of the paper. Okay, so that's another way of doing it. I don't know if you guys understand what I just said, but that's another way of doing it. So if you can see the difference between this and this, one looks more professional and one looks more like you're just starting. Okay, and that's fine. There is nothing wrong with just starting. I started like this, started with like this, then I graduated to this. All right, so it's possible that somebody can start like this as well and graduate to even do better than this one. All right, so the next thing you would do is to make sure you have your hole punched already and have your string ready. And what you do then, you just add your fragrance oil. So I can't find my citrus fragrance oil because this is so long ago. This is like, again, 2011, so long ago. But I have my clean cotton that I use. So right here, this is my clean cotton that I use for my air freshener that I use now. But the thing there is, I've already, I don't know what I'm stammering like that, but I've already used this for some of my other projects. So all you need to do is to just add fragrance oil on this. Some people will just dab them. When I started, I was dabbing them. Okay, but I've learned other ways of making them last longer. I've learned other way of making them release their fragrance slowly but steadily, and you don't have to, like, honestly, when I used to make scented candles and air fresheners, I had a problem whereby people, especially with my air fresheners, people will buy them and it to be so strong the first 4 days, and after that they will be like, oh, I don't smell it that much anymore. And then I'm like, uh-oh, what happened? Then I thought it was, oh, you got to add more fragrance, or you got to add more, maybe that's why. But it's not the case. I found out what the secret is. And yeah, people will be like, are you going to share it with us? Yes, I'm going to share it with you guys, but not on this video, because I want to make sure when I'm sharing something that important, it's for people who are already, showing that this is what they want to do. I've seen them, purchase their cards. I've seen them, purchase their heat transfer papers, and they are ready to go. Then I will start sharing things like that, Now my fragrance in my car freshener, they can last up to 14 to 21 days, actually, depending on my fragrance, the strength of my fragrance oil, because of what I figured out. So, you know, some people, that's the big issue with them, that they couldn't get um, longevity of their fragrance in their air fresheners. But I figured out a way where it can go even last longer than that. So, you know, if you're in this group and this is what you want to see, you know, hang tight. I'm not trying to rush things. I'm trying to make sure I'm giving you guys quality and not just, you know, quantity of how many things I can post for you guys. But you know, I'm just trying to see how many people I can help with this. You know, it's possible. This is possible. You can really grow this business if you really want to do that. So if you haven't joined the group, you can join the group. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you can go down the link description and join the group. Okay. All right, guys, let me show you guys what I do, how I how I recently how I fragrance the air freshener. Sorry guys, I don't know why I'm just I'm out of it. It's Sunday. So people would dab it, but I don't dab them anymore. So what I do, I kind of paint on them. Okay, it has worked for me. So this is just an example. I don't have a lot of fragrance left in this, but there's remnants of it in the brush. You can see how shiny it is. So there's remnants of this in the brush. This was recently when I fulfilled an order for clean cotton. So for my clean cotton is usually this one I will use. Let me scramble through this. Yeah, I can find it. But in my clean cotton, I will use my picture or the image that has the washing machine pictures there. So that's what I will use. But with this one, I don't have that with me. So I'm just going to use this clean cotton on this citrus. Okay, bear with me. Let me take this a little bit out. Okay, so all I do, I just like rub on it. Okay, I can hold and rub at the same time. I can't hold this. Let me. But you get the point. So that's what I do. Let me just do it without the. Just. All right. I just finished painting on the card or dabbing on the card using this, and you can get this brush on Walmart, Hobby Lobby, Michaels. You can get this. I got them about 10 of them for about $2, I think. So you can get this there, and you just, you know, go up and down with your fragrance oil. When you're done, that's why I like it when you put a punch hole there and you use your string so you can hold on the string. Okay, flip it and then continue painting. All right, so you just do that, because if you leave it on the wood and you flip it, the fragrance oil is going to soak through the wood. Okay, you don't want to do that. So you just paint on it. All right, and when you're done, you let it dry up. All right, and when it's dried, then you are set. You can put it in your bag and it's ready to go. All right, so that's how I do it. I hope this gives you guys a little bit of understanding on the process of making this using your ironing, your pressing iron, and the heat transfer paper. If you have any question, please leave it down there in the description. If you're in the Facebook group watching this, you can leave it in the comment section. All right, thank you guys and have a blessed Sunday. Bye-bye.